Hello!
Hello!
Good. Doug, Gene, Americans, you're here for how long?
Just for a couple days.
You're back for the elections?
Oh yes.
My goodness, what is going on in your country? America is a great country.
We have heard this over and over.
320 million people, and they're your two best candidates.
We can't govern ourselves, we're giving it back to the Queen.
Giving it back to the Queen. Don't say that too loud here, you'll get yourself in trouble with that. Well, welcome. Hope you're having a good night. Anyway, I live in Germany. I've been away for a while. I went to Germany for 6 months for work, and then there was Oktoberfest, and then there's Oktoberfest every year. And 13 years later, I'm still there. But things happen when you're away. Things change. People change. Country changes. Everything changes. You change yourself. For example, I've slowed down. We had somebody here from Kilkenny earlier. Where are you guys from? Limerick. Okay. From the country. Okay. When you're down in the country, I was in Kilkenny. Right? Just can you do me a favour? Can you say who here is from Kilkenny? Give me a shout. Who here is from Kilkenny?
Hey!
Great. So I was down in Kilkenny visiting my sister, and then a Kilkenny lad said to me, he says, "So where are you from?" I said, "Oh, I'm from Dublin." And he says, "You're a long way from home, you big queer." I couldn't slag him back. It was so embarrassing. I lost a slagging match to the bugger. So anybody here who wants to win a slagging match against a Dubliner, don't worry, you will win that. It's no problem at all. It's guarantee that. So what happens is when you're away, you slow down. So when I first went to Germany, I was speaking too fast. And I thought the Germans could speak perfect English. Yeah? You guys can speak pretty good English too as well, Belgium? Pretty good English? But can you understand perfect Irish English? Exactly. So I had to learn how to speak slowly, clearly, with enunciation. My English improved in Germany. The only problem was when I was talking to my mother, she said, "What is wrong with you? Did you have a stroke?" And then, you guys, you've learned foreign language, you've learned English, you've learned foreign language too as well. Well done, guys, you're doing well, congratulations. But learning a foreign language, trying to learn... Oh, you didn't like that one, did you?
No, I love it.
She liked it more than you did, actually.
She had a nice good laugh.
Doug, everybody is talking to you tonight. Gene?
He knows German.
He knows German, you speak a bit of German.
Ja, ich kann Deutsch.
You? A bisschen Deutsch, okay. Anyway, will I do the rest of it in German?
Yeah!
Oh, you laughed, that's good, I'll keep going then, yes, great. Anyway, so you try and learn a bit of German. So it's really, really hard, it's actually really difficult. So we do the German lesson, it was great. I was doing it in the German lesson, there was a Spanish guy, a French guy, Italian guy, and there was me. So we all try and learn the important things in German. So, the French guy, "You are so beautiful." The Spanish guy, "Your sister is so beautiful." The Italian guy, "Your mother is so beautiful." And me, "1 beer, please." But you learn a little bit of German, and it's such a dangerous thing. I went to Oktoberfest. You know Oktoberfest? Went to Oktoberfest, and I saw a guy having to pee on the side of a tent. So I said to him, "Ugh, that's gross." Now, gross in English, it's disgusting. Gross in German means big. So I go, "Ugh, that's gross." He turns around, "Oh, danke." Dangerous. So, just to poll in the room here, actually just to get a feel of the room, who here has had sex in the last 24 hours? Oh, that sounds like somebody over here.
No, I've not said.
You've not had sex in the last 24 hours. I'm talking about sex with somebody else. Anyone had sex in the last... What? You guys.
5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago. You're together 2 years, you're still married, and you're still having sex.
You got it.
Gene, you're embarrassed. You didn't expect that you'd be coming to... You're embarrassed that we're talking about this? You're embarrassed that Doug's talking about this?
He's just outrageous.
Well, he does outrageous things. Doug, tell us more. What type of outrageous things do you do to Jean?
She just means in bed.
She does as well?
She means in bed.
Oh, she means in bed. This is a whole world of interest. Now, Doug, I was on stage here. I think we need you on stage. What age are you, Doug?
What am I, 53?
53. I actually had a birthday recently. I was 44, and I am feeling old. My girlfriend tells me I'm getting old. I said, what do you mean I'm getting old? I said, well, in the morning time, you sound like a coffee machine.
It takes a little work.
Are you talking about me or talking about you here?
I don't know about this.
She says to me, you sound like a coffee machine in the morning time. So what do you mean? She said, when you get up in the morning, you sound like a coffee machine. They all go. So I went over to the coffee machine, I turned it on. You know what? She's right. The only thing is I said, look, I don't leave behind any coffee stains or liquids. She said, no, not yet. But I work in IT. I work in IT. Anybody else here work in IT? Oh, you do too. Okay, good. IT, great industry. We're changing the world as we know, but it has a great reputation. I was reading an article recently, 70% of IT projects end in failure. 70%. Where else can you be in a profession so proud, but with such a high rate of failure? Absolutely amazing. So, I like my iProducts. I like my technology. Anyone here like their iPhones, iProducts? Woo! You do?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. No one else likes that? Good. So I was watching the Steve Jobs movie and they've stolen their ideas from everywhere. For example, they stole their iProducts from the Romans. Veni, vidi, veti. I came, I saw, I conquered. Thankfully he didn't steal it from the Scottish, otherwise it'd be I product, or the I phone. Anyway, my girlfriend, she loves the iProduct. She has the iPhone, the iPad, and iPad. But anybody who... Well, thank you very much. Is that what you do to Doug in the morning time? After you wake him up? After you warm him up? Oh, sorry, Jim. Sheena, do you realise if your marriage survives this trip, you will survive anything. So the Apple fanboys, they love their products, but I must say I have one problem with products with the iPhones, is that they are so expensive. They're so expensive. The iPhone, I love it, it's great functionality, great design, but the problem with it is so expensive, I have to cover it in plastic because I'm afraid of getting it scratched or dropped or damaged. And so with the phone, I left the plastic off last week, and when I let the phone drop to the ground, I heard a crack. My phone is so expensive. When I heard that crack, I thought, my God, let that be my leg. Guys, you've been a great audience. Welcome to our first day.
Speech!
You stand up tonight, man.
You never get a word in
I think
the
you stand up. Stay, your mouth is out. Okay, listen, thanks a minute for coming.
Right, so we're here at the bottom of the stairs in the Halfpenny Bridge Inn, and let's just get a quick shot of this. What is that? Can you explain to me what that is?
That's a certificate, Kieran.
Yes?
That's a certificate that they do in the Battle of Acts for the winner of, by public vote, for who wins the comedy contest on the night.
Public vote, audience voted best act. And we have here the organiser who's been running this show for how long?
For a long time.
For a long time. So, Tony Ferns.
Delighted to be here to discuss the breeding sales in Goffs later on in the month.
Excellent.
And I hope to hire Mel Kelly
For the breeding.
to be a jockey as well.
I do a great job on that.
So, Mel, how many times have Tony given you a gig here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Great.
And how have the other gigs gone?
I think it's a nice place, nice room to play. You know, it's a nice room to play, and
This was the emptiest it was now, wasn't it?
emptiest probably, but it actually was one of the best response.
One of the best responses.
It's not the best response, yeah, most consistent throughout the gig, throughout my set, yeah, so it was good.
Yeah.
It was nice. So small crowd, but they were definitely responding. They weren't listening. They weren't falling asleep. They weren't throwing it at me.
You kept them awake this
They
time.
kept awake. They were actually somewhat engaged till the end of the set. So that's,
Tony,
that's new. That's new.
what's the average length of time it takes a comedian to win one of these things? Do you know that you'd probably know? They'd be gigging in here for a while, would they?
Performing here for 20 years. And then there's like people who come in and they win every time they come in. So
Right.
it's very hard to average that out. But you know, you win one on your 4th attempt, you know, you're doing pretty well.
Doing pretty well.
I just noticed, this is the first time I actually seen him out, because
You wouldn't have given him this gig if you'd seen him before tonight.
the other three, I was on holidays, or away the other times they've been here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And actually, I quite like this energy and confidence of getting down amongst the audience and having a chat with him and
Yeah.
engaging the audience. That worked pretty well. And like he has a future because you know, he's not dependent just on his material, but he's got confidence as well.
I asked this a few club runners this question. It's like, is it about talent or determination? Which is more important for a comedian's career?
Determination.
Oh, so Mel could go a long way.
Yeah. Talent is not even part of it, you know what I mean?
Really?
You have to work at it. It's like everything. People who work at comedy go the furthest.
Right.
People
The grafters.
The natural comedians are actually far and few between. Most of them are the ones that do well the longest are the grafters, you know what I mean?
Right. I wish you told me that 20 years ago.
Like even someone like Tommy Tiernan, like
Yeah.
he is. You could say it could be natural, but he's actually a very hard grafter.
He works really
his
hard.
socks off, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everything is planned. If there's not enough to chance, like, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
I would say,
Even though it looks very off the cuff and spontaneous, and
yeah,
he works hard at it.
he works very hard. They all do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the ones that don't work hard are the ones that kind of drift, disappear slowly.
Yeah. So comedians never die; they just kind of fade away.
Right away, yeah. And then suddenly discover that there's no one booking them.
They don't die; they just the phone stops ringing.
Yeah, game over. Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for having us, Mel. Do you want to say anything?
I want to say big thanks. Thanks for giving us a slot. The last few slots been great, and yeah, wow, I'm enjoying the journey.
Yeah, of course.
It's been a real roller coaster.
How long have you been doing in Germany? Like
2 years, 2.5
2
years.
years, yeah.